Hi everyone. Today is February 6th, the day after Super Bowl Sunday. I actually forgot I had a doctor's appointment this morning to follow up with diabetes, and I ate so much crap yesterday. Actually, I did really well, but there was just a lot of different things. So whenever I eat out or eat someone else's food, it actually gives me such a hard time with my sugars, especially when there's high fat content. So bolusing and basiling and all that fun stuff for the nighttime sleep, I actually did really well. It was high when I went to bed, and I didn't drink that much, but literally when I eat late or I eat high fatty foods, sometimes you kind of can't tell. The only thing I think I had that had a lot of fat to it yesterday might have been the chicken wings, but literally I had 3, one of each flavor. And yeah, I didn't eat the dip. Nothing cheesy, creamy, crazy stuff like that. So I don't know where the fat came from, but anyway, I did great with the blood sugars, bringing them down through the middle of the night. But just the fact of eating and I guess eating late or eating a large amount, literally it was as if I was awake all night. You know, you get these vivid dreams like you're actually sitting in front of a TV awake, and it's not until you realize, like, wow, I just dreamt of my grandmother. I must have fallen asleep at one point, but it just feels like your body's not asleep. So I am absolutely exhausted, and now I'm dragging my ass into the doctor's office so that they can take my blood. Ugh. And hopefully my hemoglobin A1C is okay. Yeah, yesterday was just disastrous. Never ever book a doctor's appointment the day after a holiday, and here we do consider Super Bowl Sunday a holiday. So wish me luck. As you can see, I put on a little extra makeup so I don't look like The Walking Dead, and I just hope that my hemoglobin A1C and my numbers are good. Yeah, with that being said, ciao for now. Oh my God. I just finished this book. Still blowing snots out of my nose from the tears that I was shedding. But amazing, amazing book. The Light Between Oceans. Absolutely loved it. The beginning was a little slow. I was a little skeptical about it, but oh my God, just it picked up. It was moving, touching, very well written. Can't wait to see the movie. I'm pretty sure they did an amazing job just by looking at the cast. A must read. Gotta read it. I'm passing it along to my neighbor, and she's gonna love it too. And I'm just going to spread the word that this is a great book worth reading. Bye. Hi, everyone. So today I want to show you the next few books that I do plan on reading. I just got 2 yesterday from my neighbor, and she has given me really excellent reads. So originally I had purchased some other books that I wanted to read, but now I'm going to knock these 2 out real quick. So my neighbor gave me Barbara Freethy's On a Night Like This and Barbara Freethy's So This Is Love. So there's obviously a series, Calloway family novels. She said these 2 are excellent, excellent, excellent. And her mom is sending her the next 2. So I guess her mom reads them first and has them and then sends them to her, and then she lends them to me, and then we send them back. So she said these were really good, and this one she just finished yesterday. She said she was actually halfway through it, and she just couldn't put it down. So I'm excited about trying that. And then I picked this up at Costco's. I should have taken these stickers off so I can actually read. Anyway, Frederick Backman. My grandmother asked me to tell you she's sorry. I was reading it, the excerpt, and it seemed really good. And he is the author of A Man Called Ove, which has been on a lot of lists, the National Times bestseller in New York. It's really different types of stories. Sometimes you find these books that they just seem like, oh, it's a story I've read before, just a different version of it, different characters or updated. And, you just wonder where the ideas come from and that we're running out of ideas to write stories on. And these just seem very different. So and it says also there's like humor to it. So books that make you laugh and make you cry, I'm gonna give that a try. This book, making a movie out of it, Leanne Moriarty. Again, my neighbor recommended Leanne Moriarty's, and I read Big Little Lies, which was amazing. So now this was one, I ended up picking it up myself, but Alice forgot. They're making a movie out of it, and supposedly it's really, really good. I recommended it to my cousin, and she freaking loved it. And then Leanne Moriarty's The Husband's Secret. So these are 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books that I do want to start reading. I do have more, but I figured I'd just start off with these 6. I tend to read them when my son's at swim. We're there for over an hour. So twice a week, I get to knock these out pretty quickly, especially if they're really good. And so that's what I do plan on reading for now. And then I'll show you the others when I finish these, and I'll give you the review of if I like them or not. So I guess that's it. Talk to you guys soon. Bye. Hi, everyone. Today is December. Oh my God, it's not even December. Today's February 9th, 2017. Why would I even say December? Anyway, as you can see with my coat again and gloves, it's cold. We went from like 60 degrees. Now today's high is only 38. Unbelievable. And then tomorrow goes back to 60. And I think it said like on Saturday and Sunday, the weather's going to be 78 degrees down here. And then it goes back to 55. So Tennessee weather is crazy. That's why everyone gets sick. I've been congested. It doesn't go away. And then when you get better from the cold, you get allergies because everything starts blooming, thinking it's spring again. Crazy. Anyway, I am sitting in the parking lot at Half Moon Yoga. One of the things, and I think for like probably 5 years already, after eating Eat, Play, Love, Eat, Love, Pray, something like that, by Elizabeth Gilbert. I've been wanting to do meditation, and I've done it here and there, but I really want it to be more of a regular practice, and it just hasn't been. So I did find Half Moon Yoga does have some meditation classes or sessions weekly, so that'll be nice to incorporate into my at least weekly routine. If I could get one, or I don't think I'll be able to do both. They have it twice a week. But if I could regularly, not like this once every 6 months or once a year like I've been doing, to do meditation, I really want to do that. And actually monthly they do have the singing bowls meditation, which I absolutely love. But a lot of times when it shows up, because they kind of let you know the week of, it just hasn't worked out for me for whatever reason, not able to go. So at least this is a regularly scheduled meditation course that I can use more during, my life. And I could use it because it really sets my mind at ease and it feels really good. And I know lately I've been stressed. So with that said, I'm going to go in and meditate and feel really good about the rest of my day after that. So, yay. Anyway, see you later. Hi, everyone. So today for dinner, I am making a Rachael Ray recipe, and it's an old one. It's actually from her first cookbook, which I made a copy of here. It's the 3 R's, rigatoni, rapini, and ricotta salata pasta. Unfortunately, I'm doing a lot of swaps in her recipe book. So 1, I'm not crazy about nutmeg, so I won't be using that. 2, I don't have rigatoni, but I have half a bag of penne and half a bag of big macaroni, so I'm probably going to mix those. Actually, not probably. I am going to mix those. Here's my rapini, which is also known as broccoli rabe. This one, I'm actually adding chorizo to the recipe because we are meat eaters. And instead of ricotta salata, I actually have just regular ricotta, and it also calls for garlic and it calls for thyme. So I got my pan heating up, oiled pan heating up, and my water starting to boil to make the pasta. So that's what I'm making for dinner tonight, and you'll see it when I'm done. Okay, so here in my skillet, I have the chorizo that was already ground, and I moved it to the side. And then I sauteed the garlic, the chopped garlic, this. And I added the broccoli rabe, which was chopped up into 2-inch pieces. And my pasta is still boiling. Okay, so the recipe also asks for, oh no, I took pictures by accident. The recipe also, I can't do this. Okay, so the recipe also asks for a 14-ounce can of chicken broth. I actually make my own chicken stock, which I freeze, and I just kind of see ice chunks still in there. But I'm just going to ladle in some of the chicken broth. It'll make the broccoli rabe nice and tender. And then when the pasta's ready, it kind of just gets mixed together with that. And I want to say that might be about 12 ounces. So I guess the broccoli rabe with the chicken broth will reduce, and then it'll make a nice coating and a nice sauce for the pasta. So the pasta is ready, and I added it to the chorizo and the broccoli rabe, or rapini, and I'm tossing it, my mix match pasta. Then it asks also for some thyme, fresh thyme, which I don't have. So I'm going to sprinkle in some dry thyme. I got organic dry thyme here that I got from Costco's. I never measure. Never measure. See, that's when it comes to cooking, you have a recipe that you could follow from a cookbook, and you could follow it to a T, but if you don't have all the ingredients, or there's certain things you don't like about it, you just swap them out. So this actually looks really, really good. So it has the garlic, the broccoli rabe, thyme, chorizo was an added ingredient, and chicken broth, which is actually making, it'll make a nice little thicker sauce. I'm going to add Parmesan cheese, you know that. But it also asks for ricotta salata, which is a more dry, crumbly ricotta. But this, I just have the regular ricotta. So I'm going to top it off with that. And I will serve this with salad. I don't think I have any bread right now. And that is what's for dinner tonight. So go and find a recipe and tweak it to your liking if you need to. But it was a really easy recipe to put together. Very quick, and it looks really good. Can't wait to eat it. All right, see ya.